Well, it's Tuesday morning. We're going to give you guys a tour of our stainless steel foundry. It's where we pour manifolds, T6 stainless steel housings, V-band housings. Sky's the limit. So listen up, truckers. This is our T6 145 housing made of stainless steel. This is our third run of these. We got them here when you guys want them made in America. This is the first step in the process, which is shell mold. Here we have the body core, which starts to create the downpipe shape on the housing. This is the volute core, left and right side for the T6 145 divided housing. Now we're going to inject silica sand that's resin coated. It gets heated up to 600 degrees. And that's how we get that eggshell finish on the housing. It's a nice, smooth, beautiful finish. So now he's going to set the drag in here to set up this mold.
I'm setting up the squeeze right now.
So now we're going to assemble the body core, two volutes, the cope, and the drag. You can see the parts going together. It's not Elmer's glue, I don't think. So this is the sand that we showed you over there that we heat up to 600 degrees. It's a super fine sand. I would say sugary. It's actually it's more like powder. It's amazing. We make this stuff here and recycle it here. This is what gives the casting such a nice finish. So this is where the material comes in. So from a material standpoint, it all begins right here. This is stamped steel. Most of it's from scrap yards. They buy it from different places. Try to make it as environmentally friendly as possible. So this is a 5,000 pound furnace basically. When it's heated up, all the garbage rises to the top. A few minutes ago, they scooped all the garbage out of the pot. The way it's designed, it pours from the bottom so you get the cleanest metal. The pot that it pours into is a preheated pot, so it can maintain temperature until they get over to the pour. And you can see that, I call it an engine hoist, but you can see the system they use to carry that pot over because it's super, super heavy. It's really important. You got to be very careful. A hot metal will eat you alive. So these guys wear protection, but it's still a very dangerous process. Now we have all the patterns here lined up, ready to pour. Just have to wait for the temperature in the pots to get up to 3,000 degrees. Get around this truck here, you'll be able to see it. So we're sitting at 2914 right now. The pots are induction heated, so it's all done with high voltage. So this is an automated conveyor system. The patterns are up here. They go down, drop down. They get poured on the end of this, what you might want to call an assembly line. Then they come back down here and sit and cool. Those pieces take about 12 hours to cool down. You can see the nice orange glow sitting in there. Pretty cool. So the pouring process has begun. I might have mentioned it earlier. The pots need to reach 3,000 degrees. So even though the pot that this is sitting in, that they poured that 3,000 degree metal into, is preheated, it's still a little somewhat time sensitive. So that metal is being poured into what they call the sprue hole. now that after the sprue hull has been filled up with the molten metal, all the gases rise to the top, all the garbage rises to the top, and that's what gives us a good clean casting. So here's another big job running. This is called a tumbler. The tumbler basically throws the part around in what's a rolling tunnel and knocks all the sand and debris and garbage off. This saves a lot of hand labor doing that. So a couple of times you've heard me refer to gating. Gating is these pieces here. That's where they fill the mold with metal. These parts are going to be cut off. In the end, it'll just be this part right here that's left. So guys, this is a part of the process where they cut the gating off. They use acetylene torches, arc welding, and grinders. So this is another part that's made in more of a high volume situation. It's going to go through a process here where the gating's cut off. It's automated. Our parts, our T6-145, will reach this process here in about 2 or 3 days. So again, to reiterate, the T6-145 that we showed you the process pouring earlier here won't reach this step for a couple of days, but there is a robot working right now removing the gating from another part, so you get to see some of that process. So this process, instead of cooking a turkey, we're checking the internal temperature of the oven. It's monitored constantly. You can see he's got an EGT probe that he just pulled out of there. It's still glowing a little red. So this heat treat process also helps with warping, cracking, gives the part its integrity to live through many heat cycles. In the turbocharger world, that's super important because the housings, everything sees heat cycles. This is our heat treat department. You can see some parts rolling out of that oven right now. There's a lot of different processes, different temperatures, different times, different cycle processes. It all depends upon what spec we're trying to attain for that particular customer.